Hello. Welcome to another episode of The Horrors. Uh, it's been a while. I was supposed to be doing this last week, and then I decided to take a break. Um, and as the description states, that break was intended for me to get some stuff done. You know, like get the Discord server up and running and get some videos out. That didn't go very well. I realized that the scope of setting up a server on my own without any knowledge is, it's terrifying, to say the least. And then I went to go make some videos, and I genuinely, panicked. So, I don't know why. I just kind of, started having, full-on, I don't know, everything just didn't feel right, so couldn't do shit. For some reason, I find it easier to stream than I do to record. It's weird, which is funny because that doesn't make sense at all. You'd think it would be easier to pre-record something than do it live, but no, it's the other way around. I don't understand my brain. My brain's functions confuse me. I think it's because it's a big start recording button. You know what I mean? Like it's terrifying to look at. Uh, but drinking my yellow. Nevertheless, we're gonna just pretend that week didn't happen and keep on moving. Now, where are we? I forgot what our distance was. 460,000? Fuck. Well, we got a long way to go. I'm hoping to get to 500k this week. Tonight, I'm gonna hit either 470,000, because that's the channel number, 470, or I'm gonna hit 475. That's the kind of the game plan, so 'tis exciting. For me, anyway. Right, let's keep on moving. We are going the correct direction, which is the direction of the sun set. And today has been fun. I literally... I got off of, doing nothing all week to, getting to the start of this week and having it's sickness. Is it even a sickness? But I don't even know what it is. What's the word? It's just a sore throat right now, but my mum has been having the same issue, and so we're kind of, both predicting it's gonna get worse. So, I've probably got some sort of bug, but I missed last week's entire entourage of streams, and so I gotta get back onto this no matter what. Hey Viper, and hey Nexus. Where is David? He was running out on the road. But other than that, I've done nothing but play Vintage Story all day. Been getting really into it. I tried a while back to get into it. It was a bit tough, and I stopped playing it until I installed a world generation mod that changes the terrain to be a bit more realistic. And I've come to really enjoy it now. I spawned on an island. I wonder if I can get an image of it. Let me have a look in one of my Discord DMs and see if I can get an image of the island I spawned on. If Discord will boot. There we go. It would be in these DMs. Search island. Here. I'm gonna open this in a new tab so I don't accidentally leak Discord DMs, because that would be horrendous. Don't start sending me Steam messages, I swear to God. Where'd the bed go? I just moved the camera angle. I think that's the one thing I did last week, is I moved the camera angle. So, there we go. But yeah, in regards to the vintage store thing I was on about, this is the island. This is where I spawned on this modded terrain, and it looks really nice. I've built my house right here, kind of like in this little this section, and I'm slowly terraforming this tiny slit to have farmland, and eventually I think I'm gonna break this up a little more so I can have my boats come through this bit. Either that, or I'm gonna terraform this section here and start moving downwards so we can have like a big pier to have sailboats. But I got no clue so far. I'm just kind of playing and hoping. Maybe I could hop on it later in the stream. That's my LOL achievements thing again. Welcome back to my desktop. Hello. Where am I? I lost the Streamlabs. Since when could I summon beds? 3 minutes ago. Sometimes you don't need the eepy-geepy. Sometimes you do need the eeky-beepy. Yeah. Right. Let's keep moving. Where am I? The sun was gone. Hey, Spuckley. That's a fucking hell. That's a name I haven't seen in a while. If that's the name I remember. How you doing, man? I swear to God. Oh. Yeah, that's respectful. I get that. It's the same here. I haven't played Rec Room in a while, and I think I uninstalled it, last week. Mainly because of the AI stuff that, they've been doing on YouTube and on the Discord. Delta Rune tomorrow? Exactly! It is tomorrow, I promise. How have I been, though? I'm alive? That's all that matters. I'm chilling. There's AI stuff in Rec Room now? Well, there's not AI stuff in Rec Room, but more in regards to the stuff they're doing on the YouTube channel. So if we go to the Rec Room YouTube channel, Rec Room, where is it? I'm not even gonna play it, because I absolutely despise this game now because of this. I don't even want to see what the new video is either, but basically, the Rec Room news stuff, these videos, I kind of glanced through them, and like specifically I watched through this entire thing, and the guy they've got on the front desk is, as far as I and everyone else are aware, just by the way it sounds, especially in some of the earlier videos, it's generative AI. Not just because of like how it sounds, but also the stuff it's saying. Like, no fucking human being would ever say things like that in the way that they say that. Like, so it's kind of put me off the entire, desire to support the game in any way. I'm still in the Discord server because one of the developers for Rec Room, or at least one of the staff of Rec Room, and I'm saying this now because, you know, I've done volunteer moderation work for these guys for a long time, or at least I used to. I don't mean to throw flack at these guys. Like, none of this is intended to, you know, start shit. But specifically, one of the developers of Rec Room, Gotseb, as far as I'm aware, from the stuff that he posts on the Discord, or, like, used to, he's kind of stopped ever since me and a couple other people blagged at him. He posts a lot of, like, generative AI stuff of, like, I don't know how to explain it other than just, like, you know, if we grab his, you know, his posts, he posts a lot of, like, generative AI videos that he's done. Which, like, I get it, I understand it's called tech and whatnot, but, like I've said in the episode 4 of that Rec Room News thing, you have, you're working with a game which completely revolves around human creativity, and this is what you guys are going with? It just does not sit right with me, so I don't want to be anywhere near it anymore. And I feel like anyone in the right mind probably shouldn't either, but the devs can do what they want. It's their game, it's their everything. And I don't intend to throw shade, but you're using generative AI. In my eyes, that ain't cool, but that's my own words, and don't take it any further than that, of course. Time to drink yellow. Yeah, like, I won't, like, deny Rec Room was amazing. Like, I used to do the VMod stuff as well. Spuckley, I'm pretty sure we met a couple times at game, around that phase, and I loved it. It was amazing. It was some of the best years of my life. Being able to feel like I could do something, but this ain't it. You know, this ain't it. And like I said, like, your entire community revolves around, like, player creativity, right? User-generated content. You have people all around the community. A lot of them would gladly do voice work and whatnot for free, just for the recognition. I mean, I would have years ago. I know people who would have. I know people who do. But it just feels like a kick in the chest to, you know, throw human creativity out the window to let a robot do something that you could just get someone to do. Not cool. But right, I should cease the rant, and actually get to, I'm gonna close that, get to moving again. Oh. You even have full body tracking for VR. I do too. I can't use mine right now. Because like I've been saying for the last couple of weeks, we're in the works of moving the rooms around, turning the other one into an office. So I don't have the space in here to do it. And then when I do have the space, I can't use the headset because the headset would have to be in another room. So I have to get a Quest to then use the tracking. It's a fucking nuisance. And like you say as well, Spuckley, like, yeah, Rec Room, like, I joined in 2017, and I played up until, like, consistently I played up until, I'd say, 2023. But, like, specifically 2017 through, like, Q2 of 2019, I'd say were the best years. like, and this isn't just a jab at Rec Room anymore. I'm just gonna go on a whole tangent with AI again, because I think I've done this before in a couple other streams. I think that, like, just in general, using generative AI to go through the process of what could be human creativity and replacing what the fuck, okay, and replacing it with a robot is just depressing. Especially, like, take a look at, as a big example, take a look at the Roblox, discovery page. Like, literally the page that you get when you boot up Roblox. I'm gonna show you it, for example, because I'm just, like, on my tangent. Like, I'm on my rants. I've been kind of isolated for the last week. So we're gonna go here, and I'm gonna disable uBlock, because I go out of my way to block these things. A lot of it is gone. I will give them that. That's AI. But usually, because I fucking constantly have to get rid of them, usually there's just, like, AI generative stuff. That's AI. That's AI. And I think it's, like, you know, you sometimes see it, you sometimes don't. I'm pretty sure that's AI. That's definitely AI, the background there. But it's just, like, it's unappealing. I don't want to see a digitally made piece of artwork to show off a game that doesn't look the same as what you're trying to flaunt. I would probably be more interested in what you have to provide in, like, say, a Roblox experience or like any form of creative experience if it was just a picture of the game with, like, the logo on it or something. You know, like, you don't have to try and, you know, spice it up with digital shit. I forgot to switch it out of this. Where am I? Which way am I going? I'm going the right way. Cool. Crispy, I hate that you're right. But, like, yeah, where's the love? Like, if you just churn out content, even if this is just, like, in terms of generative AI or just, like, you know, trying to get into the algorithm, and you start losing the enjoyment of making things, then where's the fun in it? Where's the love? Yeah, it's kind of the same with Roblox Viper. That's kind of, like, the tangent I'm going at there, is, like, when you see it, you recognize it, you know? And it's like, ugh. Really? Like, I can't remember the name of the game, but there's a VR game I tried on Steam that I refunded pretty quickly that was kind of like Stalker. It was like a VR version. It was made by if I remember correctly, a solo Ukrainian developer, which is fucking awesome, by the way. Props to them. I just personally couldn't get into the gameplay. It was too confusing for me. But a lot of that game had generative AI used for it. And I don't know how I can say to a solo dev that, like, hey, you shouldn't do that, because they're a solo dev. I understand it's struggling, you know. It's a struggle to hire people if you're, like, doing it with no money. But also, like, I'm sure there are people out there that would love to just do it for the, you know, for the sake of doing it. Like, just do do voice work for you. I mean, I would gladly do fucking voice work for free. I would love to, like, have a use for my voice. No, it isn't Into the Radius. It was some other game. It was, well, because Into the Radius is made by a team in it. Whereas this one I'm on about, I forgot the name of, but it was a solo Ukrainian dev, which, still, props to them. They made something really cool. But I can't defend generative AI ever. God fucking damn it. As much as I, like, say I can't defend it, I must admit, the tech is kinda cool. There is some, like, really interesting things that have come out of it. But I don't think it should be a replacement for human creativity. At all. I feel like it can have a use, there could be something cool for it, but the fact that all it's being used for, as of right now, is just to streamline a process by cutting the human out of a certain part of it, is shit. So. Like, I'll never use generative AI for any of my work. It's either I'm gonna make something, or it's gonna live into my head until I can never make it, or I'll die with that memory in my mind. It's been nearly half a hour. Excuse me. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, given that so much of, like, generative AI is by, like, tech bros who don't fucking think. I wouldn't be surprised if it kind of, like, at the very least has kind of like a VR death. By that I mean, like, it will still be around, but it will just kind of fizzle out of the mainstream. Which sucks, because I love VR. VR deserves better. Also, what the fuck is this terrain generation? That's pretty. I had to take a couple screenshots to get something good with the rain. On that note of, like, weird Rec Room people, I had to, on Instagram specifically, there's, like, an odd amount of people who follow me from the Rec Room community still, or, like, continue to start following me. And it's like, I have no affiliation with that game anymore, stop fucking following me. But specifically, like, there's content, or, like, channels, or whatever they're called, like, accounts based specifically on just drama. And, like, starting shit and, like, spreading, whatever it is they spread. I didn't really look, but it's just, like... No, it's like, I go onto my Instagram and it's like, this person's followed you, and I check it and it's just, like, leaked DMs of people or whatever, and it's like, that's cool, I get the... You know, I get the hustle, but please, like, if you take that somewhere else, fuck off, I don't want you near me. Like, I don't mind if people follow me from, like, the Rec Room community, but if it's, like, your whole shtick is you're just, like, a drama account, then it's, like, take your shit somewhere else, mate. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, I don't think. Like, if you don't want a type of, like, account following, especially one that's, like, entire purpose is in regards to Rec Room drama. It's like, what? I don't want that. Go away. Oof. The cave. The cave. Excuse me. Oh, was that it? That was. There's a mob spawner. Oh. Are bunnies in this game yet? No, they don't come for like another... Holy fucking shit. That's rare. Holy. I don't know how rare, but that's like rare in old Minecraft. I can't remember what they do. I don't even want to eat it. Like, I'm going the wrong way. I don't think they do, no. I'm pretty sure it's just the standard golden apple. And I don't think they were craftable either. Like, you couldn't make golden apples back in the day. I might be wrong. I don't want to eat it. It seems like too cool to consume. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh. Ravine? In my beta Minecraft? More likely than you think. Oh, good, Nexus. Good luck. Have fun. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, imagine. No, but for real though, if I were to die on stream, I'm pretty sure my my partner knows where I live. I think they have my address. So like, if there were a problem, they could call the British police, even though they're in America. Oh, where am I? As I know. Oh, I'm sorry, Viper. Oh my god. Good luck. Oh. I can't wait to slave away at my 9 to 5. Yippee! Think they experience work. You might be right on that one! It's time to drink yellow. It's either that crispy or it's like one of those things where like colleges are kind of not colleges, like secondary-ish schools are kind of like made to be like, alright, you ready for what it's gonna be like? Fuck off! Or they throw you out somewhere. They did that for me back when I used to be at my school. I think I've said it before, but I used to go to a school for children with disabilities, like mental and physical, because I got a bit of the tisms. I got to meet some amazing people there. Both like the teachers and the the children there. They were all amazing. But yeah, they had us do work experience, which was agonizing. And I think it was that like work experience that kind of like made us realize, oh, maybe this fella isn't made for work. Cause like I'm gonna tell you now, if I had to actually like go out and work somewhere with people, I think I would actually like die. Like I am not built for the streets. The ops hate that I am cozy and cuddly with my blankie and bear. Thanks. I mean, don't get me wrong, the stuff I did was fun, and it was like really, well, one of them in particular was really empowering. I did like a little bit of work back when, at a food warehouse, which was, it felt really nice to actually, like, help. Because I don't know, I just like to be of use. So it felt nice. But I couldn't imagine myself doing it more than I did, because, like I said, I'm not good with people. Whereas, like, it's different. Like, I'm good with people digitally, like, in the way that I'm doing this, in, like, a, as much as I hate to say it, in kind of, like, a parasocial sense, where it's, like, you know, I'm just kind of yapping to you guys, and you guys yap back at me. But if I were to have to do any formal job, I think I would, like, explode into a million pieces and cry. Uh, I mean, they're just testing me right now. Is the rain stopped? The rain stopped. Finally, sound up. Yay. I think a lot of it stems, like, work-related, is because, one, as, like, someone who's autistic, I guess, I don't know if it's just a me thing or if it's other people, like, I gotta do what I want to do in the moment, or else, like, it's the end of the world and I'm gonna die and I'm gonna explode into a million pieces. So, like, it's gotta be, like, something on my terms. If I want to, like, do something, like, say, it's like, I want to record something, or say I want to, like, go out. I can't be like, I want to do that again. It would be like, okay, that was fun. See you guys in about 3 to 5 business years. I can't remember what else I was gonna say. That's the other thing. I haven't got a good memory. I think it's also like, I get like, fucking being in an environment with people that I don't recognize, or like being out of a zone that I'm comfortable in, which is not with anyone. Like, things, they gotta be a certain way, or else I will die and I'll explode into a million pieces and I'll cry. um, I mean, they were asking for it. So yeah, I just like there's times where it's like I wish I could go out and do something like, you know, make some money. And then that moment fades away like an hour later and it's like, if I did that I might die. My life might fucking end. Like, you know what? Tricking you guys. It's time to drink red. Yeah. It's probably gonna be like that. Don't get your hopes up. I think all you can kinda wish for is for it to be over. This is coming from the guy who hasn't worked a day in his life. I think if anything, I'm just kind of preparing to be a caretaker to my mother when she gets older. Which I'm not very good at, but I'll be here. And that is not a job either. But it's all I can probably contribute to society, and that's cool, I think. Yeah, I don't blame them though. Like, I've hopped in Rec Room a few times as a late, and it's like, what do you do on there? You know, like, what the fuck do I do? Like, I could hop on, I could look at the creative rooms, but I know full well if I go into any custom room, I'm just gonna get slurred out. And it's like, I'm alright, I don't want to go there. So I go into like a rec center, and it's full of screen mode players who are slurring each other out. And it's like, okay, I don't want to be here either. So I go to like the Rec Room originals that I've been playing for the same, like, the same ones I've been playing for years. And it's like, okay, now what? I look at the custom rooms again, and it's like, okay, this is cool. So I hop into one of them, and it's just full of pay-to-win stuff, or like it's full of like microtransactions, and it's like, okay, I don't want to be here. So it's like, what do I do? And no one I know is on, so what's the point? And I don't want anyone else to talk to most of the time outside of people I know. I guess you could say the same for VR chat, but like, yeah. I guess, like, at least with VR chat, like, there's so much more interesting stuff going on over there. Like, shit is just absurd. Like, whereas Rec Room, it just feels, like, neutered. I need to check a screw in my computer. I'm gonna do it now real quick. I've seen the 50 series stuff. It got a good chuckle out of me when I saw that it could run Cyberpunk at 20 frames. Wow. April came a little early, if you ask me. Because you must think I'm a fucking fool if I'm gonna buy that shit. Amor. If you haven't already, by the way, play Amore. It's a fucking amazing game. Alright. Hopefully that fixes my issue. Basically, my computer was making like a buzzy noise. And I think it was because there was a screw loose at the front-facing fans. If not, then fucked if I know. Let's see the distance. We are nearing 467,000. Yeah, it's interesting. I think VR chat, like, in terms of just meeting people, though, like, you like, if it's just to meet them and fuck around for a little bit, like, or just see what other people are up to, I find that VR chat is so much more chaotic in a good way. Like, there's some silly shit that happens all the time. Whereas Rec Room is just full of mean people. I mean, so is VR Chat, but, like, it just feels so much more prominent. That may be because I've played the game for years, though. So you kind of, you look at it and it's like, what happened to this community, man? No, I think it's just like, it's the same with like Rec Room, I guess. Like, you see people in there who like haven't logged in forever, right? I think it's just luck. You alright? Was there? I can't hear you. Alright. No, she came upstairs. I was just checking if she was alright. Oh. Yeah. I am glad that so many people in like the furry community understand there's like this stupid vocal minority that like absolutely defaces that entire community. Because it's true, those guys suck. Not the community, the vocal minority. Um there's also a big racism problem in that community. Which is really weird. Gam! Hey Gam. How you doing? Ugh. That's a really good way of putting it, Crispy. does make me happy, though, when I see, like, people on Twitter or wherever being, like, who are part of that community that, like, actively shun bad people. And, like, anyone who tries to give them a platform, basically gets called out on it. I think that's good. I think that's good. If there's people doing bad things, then they shouldn't have a platform. You know, like... Yeah, I was just thinking about that, Viper. Like, just generally, like, the whole spectrum of Pride. That's probably not a good way to put it, but it was the way that came into my mind, which probably wasn't the right one. I was never a part of the community in the first place. I just... I wanna have a silly, fluffy fella. And... Yiffy. Cancel Crafter, you say? Well, hear me out. Hear me out. You know? Thank you, thank you. You're Glenn Quagmire? Holy fucking shit, guys. Glenn Quagmire's in the chat. Everyone say hi to Quag. You okay? For real, I wish I could just, like, kill people instantly button. It's like that meme where it's just like, blocking people isn't enough, I need him executed. Like... need him sent to the dungeons. Oh my god. I almost, like, actually just tried to physically dodge. Video games. Yeah, I definitely got, like, a cold coming, or some kind of sickness. Because it's like a really bad tickle in the back of my throat. Why am I reaching you with the coordinates of the abandoned space station? Well, I mean, like, the country is like 12 cubic meters. So, like, of course we're all getting sick. Well, I mean, it's 2025, so you're kind of messing it up there. The UK is a playground for roadmen, politicians, and immigrants. So, yeah, just gotta update the roadmap a little. It's time to drink yellow. Well, I mean, it makes sense. This place is a shithole. Exactly, Crispy. I woke up in a fucking steaming mood, right? Because I live in a shithole. Right, Birmingham, I fucking hate the place. It's full of dickheads. Oh, shoutouts to Danny G. Even then, I don't think it's worth it. Like, we live in a really nice part of the UK, luckily. Excuse me, sorry. But, like, my mum is terrified to go anywhere outside of the county that we live in. Because, like, this whole country's going to shit. And, like, nowhere's safe, it feels. So, that's fun. Like, she's gotten tickets with my sister to go to something in regards to Call the Midwife, which is all the way like over in London. It's to do with like the behind the scenes, and like the scene, like the what's it called, like the sets on the show. Which is really cool. Like, she's been watching that for ages. It's a show she enjoys. I'm not a big fan of it because like 80% of it is to do with pregnancy and giving birth. So like, it's not fun to hear. But yeah, like we got to travel to London for that, and it's kind of you know what I mean. One moment, sorry. Time to drink yellow. Alright. The fuck? Nothing, I just got pinged in the Rec Room Discord a while back from Oreo VR of all people. I think I might have accidentally pressed a closed bracket and like my name popped up, and for some reason some people see that and they're like like they're gonna fucking kill me. You just said I see you. It's like, yeah, so he probably saw me like accidentally type. It's chill though. I don't blame him. I'm somewhat of a cool person, I guess. No, I'm not. I fucking suck. I got no idea. I have no clue. I don't really look at any of it. I know what you meant. I don't think they should do that. I've seen people try and do it before. It's stupid. It's like you're just wasting time. Yeah, me and Bumblebee used to go off. Like we'd make some stupid shit. I miss him. I've had more than enough opportunities to meet him in VR chat, but I think I've just like, truth be told, it's been so long. I feel really bad for not talking to him as much as I should have. It's been a long time. And I don't play VR chat, so I just feel like if I'm gonna talk to him, I'm gonna just be a burden. You know, like we just like kind of didn't share the same uh what's it called? Like the same interests as much as we did before. Which sucks. It's a shame. If I do get to meet him again though, I'll be pretty happy. I love meeting him. I love talking to him. He's a fucking awesome lad. Exactly. It's a shame, but 'tis the way it is, I guess. What happened to them? They moved to VR chat pretty early on in like the whole Rec Room stuff. And they started getting into like modeling. They do a lot of like modifications of like Halo stuff and Titanfall, I'm pretty sure. And the stuff they done, like I see it on Instagram sometimes, it's fucking awesome. I love what they do. Like, there's some genuinely like amazing work. Um, but that's kind of it. Like he's got new friends. They do some awesome shit together. Um, but I never followed suit, and so we kind of just like lost contact. I did reach out to him at one point. We did play a bit of VR chat, but I think it's that mixed with like the fact we haven't talked in so long, so there's kind of like this uncertainty, and I guess like time discrepancy as well because he lives in America. Um, makes it kind of tough. If I do meet with him again though at some point, then I will definitely I'll definitely catch up with him because they're a legend in my eyes. Oh, no, wrong button. There we go. Hey, Dog Snot. By the way. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. What would be your favorite type of restaurant? Um, one that has yummy food. Um, I don't know. I was talking about Bumblebee. who formerly was Milkbag. I don't really go out often, so like I don't really care about restaurants and all that. Last time I went to one, I had like a meltdown because I just like I can't take it. Um, the real world is not fun. No, when I mean I don't go out very often, I mean like I'll stay in for months on end. Like as stupid as it is to say, if it wasn't for like me living with my mother, my life would probably be very like hikikomori. It's time to drink yellow. Just kidding, I lied. It's time to drink red. Yum. What kind of red? I'm pretty sure it's apple and blackcurrant. It's quite nice. You know what? That's such a random thing to say, but I need to go on a tangent. You said your favorite red is red, and so I'm assuming you're just on about 25500. Personally, my favorite kind of red is more of like a like kind of hereish, kind of a duller, darker tone of red, like this. Personally, like just any duller colors, I think look much nicer than bright colors. I don't know why. A lot of people like bright saturation stuff. I like the opposite. I like my colors to look like it came straight out of a European indie game. Um I don't know if I've said this before, but my favorite color is purple. It's a really nice color. Specifically, again, like more of a duller, darker purple, though. It's a very soothing color to me. It's a very, like, nice. Um, it's just a good all-rounder, I think. It works everywhere. Feels very royal. Oh, sorry, I just needed to get that out. To be fair, considering that, like, I've been on and off with this whole thing quite often, the fact that we're getting close to 500k feels really good. I know it, like, isn't much in the grand scheme, given we need to go like 12,550,000. But, like, it's a good start. Like, it's a lot to go, but it's better than where we were yesterday. Dude, I love clicking my entire body. It's awesome. I like black as well. But not like jet black. Like, again, I'm very much a fan of more like duller pastelish colors. So it's more of like a faint, like darkish gray. If I open paint again, like, of course, pitch black has, its benefits, but like definitely more of like a hereish. So it's not like completely dark, but it's enough that, like, that it's not too sharp on the eyes. Draw a bird. Right. But yeah, like colors that aren't too sharp, so they aren't like harsh to look at, but are enough that it's still the same color. Is nice, if you ask me. I had to be careful there, I couldn't see. Yeah, the fog just like arrived. Ooh. I was trying to make the oof sound. The cave, you didn't have to join in. Yeah, as far as I remember, if if specifically in like old versions of Minecraft, like the beta ones, if it's not 2 blocks deep instead of one, uh, you just die. Like you take full damage if it's 1 block. Which I think is cool. I like that. Yeah, you can't like water bucket jump challenge on these versions of Minecraft. Which I'm okay with. Yeah, I don't understand why. Other than the fact that, like, if you want to play Minecraft vanilla with controller support, then you must play Bedrock Edition. Which sucks. Just get, like, an updated version of Minecraft and a copy of... Well, not a copy, like... Get, like, Fabric, and then run, like, Midnight Controllers, or whatever it's called. That one mod that adds controller support. Or, like, if push comes to shove, and, like, that's not gonna work for you either, I guess you can, like, brute force it by using X360CE. I mean, I'd love to play Zomboid, but I'm kind of, like... I know that Build 42 is out on Unstable, but I want to wait for it to, like, fully release to get into Zomboid again. Oh, for sure, yeah, Sodium is, like, significantly better than Optifine. What is Unturned again? I never played it. I mean, I probably don't Dog's Not, but I mean, like, I'm gonna be playing Vintage Story all tomorrow. Because, like, I'm addicted. Oh, shit. I think I know what you're on about. I might have it on Steam, because it was free to play. I think I went on, played the tutorial, and then never played it again. Yeah. I'm going to end it there. Because naturally, nah, I'm gonna keep going. Might as well just get the full round 75,000. I was gonna do a cool thing with the 470, but good, like, fuck it. We might as well just go the full bit, and then I can play something else for a little moment. Dude, I'm excited for Aina dropping. I hope it was worth the wait, cause like, God, I've been excited to see that. I haven't been a fan of Aina for a very long time, but I've been watching it, like, I've seen it for long enough that it's like, I love it. It's such a unique, like, form of media. The, like, when pieces of it drop, like, on Joel's channel, it's like, I gotta watch it. Like, eyes glued. You're not really meant to know what's happening. It's just a bunch of random silly bullshit. But like it's fun. It's it's yeah. Yeah, it kinda does. But it just kinda does its own thing a lot of the time. Right. I'm gonna quickly go AFK, but we're gonna end the Minecraft segment here. So while I go, just quickly go to the bathroom. I have hired. I've hired this cat to stare at you at the corner of my screen. I will be back. I have returned. I hope he wasn't too mean. Alright. Time to play my hyperfixation. Vintage story. Welcome to the other block game. It's time to drink red. Right, so welcome to Vintage Story. This is a game that not many of you guys will know. I've talked about it a few times on the channel. This is where I spawned. I'm using a modded terrain generation because I don't like the default generation. And this is my house. I've spent a good couple of days building this. So yeah. Here's the front. It's still very unfinished. I've got this torch, which I'm gonna take. If we come inside, we've got what's going to be like kind of the living quarters here. Yeah, this is Roller Coaster Titan. No, this is Theme Park Inc. for the NDS. Sorry. No, that's a whole different other game. But this is gonna be like a kitchen section here. We're gonna have a stairway that leads up to a bedroom up here. And then a stairway that leads down to a cellar. Because, food has expiration dates. in this game, as you can see. This is fresh for 6 days. These are fresh for 2 years, because this is like grain. Actually, I'm gonna move the food and grain into here. I'm mainly keeping a hold of the grain because I've got chickens that I want to work on. So here's my garden. We have a rock. Why is there rattling? It's because for some reason there are just locusts everywhere. And there is no way to conflict this. They're just always here. I don't know how to deal with it. So yeah, they just kind of live in my walls. Fire? Okay. This appears to have not solved the problem. Food expires faster and slower depending on where you keep it. Yeah, so say I've got... Well, it's not just food, it's just other resources. So, like, these hides are perishables. So, depending on where they are, they'll have longer decay. These in here last for, like, 2 years. In my hands, they last for 178 days. And so the idea is, later down the line, once I've got a bit more set up, I'm gonna have a food cellar. Because once it gets to winter, I'm not gonna be able to grow crops. Because, well, it will be winter, so it'll be really hard to keep food. I'm not sure if there's... Well, there's distilling alcohol, so I guess. But right now, I'm not even in, like, the copper age. So I've got this big rock in the back of my house that I can't get rid of because I don't have a pickaxe. Which... Oh, that's my tin shovel. I found some, like, tools for law-based structures that are made of metals. But, yeah, so, not only that, but in regards to food, like, I've got rye, which is, another grain, which I'm mainly getting just for preparation for the chickens. I've got flax, which is good for twine, I think? Or like flax fibers. Yeah, like twine. So I can make a entourage of different things like clothing, and I think there's some like backpacks and other like bag related bombs. So yeah, there's some interesting stuff you can do with that. So I've got that growing. That takes like forever though. I've got turnips here. So that's like a small amount of food. And all of these have different nutrient like forms. So this has got N, and then this is K. And then here's another part of the farmland that I'm working on, but I can't do much because of the stone. And then over here we've got 2 hens. These are like wild hens though. So I need to get a rooster, and then eventually, once I get to the copper age, I'll be able to saw down wood, get logs, and then make troughs and stuff to put the grain in, so I can actually feed the animals. How far does the discovery go? I don't know what you mean by that. But if you elaborate, I can try and explain it. Yeah, it's been really fun. It's a very interesting survival game. It's the most fun I've had with a survival game in a long while as well, so... Can I drive cars in this game? No, but I can use boats and rafts. Which is fun. A sieve? Yippee! Oh, okay. So currently, they aren't gonna go like too far into it. It goes as far as where is it? Like steel making, I'm pretty sure. So it stays very like grounded in like the Golden Age, I think, like the Iron Age. The most like technologically advanced it gets is like sailboats, like ships. I'm pretty sure, like windmills, and then there's like based on lore stuff, like a civilization that existed before us. There are things like teleporters and whatnot, but it's like kind of otherworldly in a sense. I need to go to sleep. And sleep's really cool in this game, because it isn't like Minecraft where you have to sleep in the day. If your character is tired enough, you can... Not in the night. Because it's like, whatever your bed's sleeping duration is, will let you sleep for longer periods. Oh yeah, these doors, they're not very good. So if I keep opening and closing it, it just it just comes off. Oh, I've got a perishable hide on me. Okay. I want to look at the guide for pelts, because I want to see what I can make with pelts again. There's gear. I think right now I've got 4 pieces of pelt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm wanting to get like clothing sorted for the winter season. It may not be like good, but I'm hoping it will just be enough to, keep me sated through the winter times. So I'm gonna get the... I'm gonna do the fur gloves. And what was it I need? I need my knife. I don't think they're gonna do magic stuff in this game, but they're very much gonna do, oh wait, no, I can do all of it. Sick. I think it's very much just like a game grounded in reality for the most part, other than like the more fantasy side of, the civilization before. It's interesting. Shit. Oh my god. I'm gonna put this fur clothes in here for now. Never gets old. So here's my raft. Because I live on an island, so resources are scarce, and the nearest island is is a fair distance away. So like the next piece of land, the largest landform, is there. There's another landform over here though, and I'm thinking of going there. So we're gonna sort our inventory out. And we're gonna go to that other island. So let's grab our ore. Oh, there's a rooster nearby. I'm pretty sure it's over there though. It would be a pain to move over. Yeah. We're gonna go round this way. I love these Farlands streams because I get to a distance and then get to do stuff like this, and this just isn't the stream anymore. I'm just playing something completely different. I need to do vintage story, like, streams. I might do that tomorrow. Like, starting tomorrow, I might just start doing vintage story streams, because it's fun. I love playing this game. That's a bore, I'm pretty sure. Let's get to the front seat. This is my guy. Look at him go. It's quite a slow process. Getting around. But it is what it is. I don't, like, what else could you expect? That's a wolf. Hello. Wolves are aggressive, as you can hear. But they get mainly aggressive whenever their cubs are around, specifically. Which is understandable. Because they're, like, protecting their children. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I started making everything at the beginning of last week. I was, like, super hyped to, like, actually get stuff done. And then I just, like, had a huge depression wave. And anything that I did, just kind of made me feel pathetic. So, I want to make a server, but I feel like if I'm gonna make it, I need to know what I'm doing beforehand. Or else it's just not gonna work. But it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. You thought this was a really well-made Minecraft mod? To be fair, there is a really good Minecraft mod that I did play on the channel a little while back called Terra Firma Greg, which is very, it's very good. It's, if you want something like this on Minecraft, though, I'd recommend Terra Firma Craft, which is just, like, a very, survival-focused mod that puts you in, like, the Stone Age. But just in general, if you want something very survival-esque, but Minecrafty, then give this game a go. They, like, deserve all of the attention. We are passing through a storm, it seems. Yeah, we got a long way to go. But at least we went early in the morning, so we'll have enough time to get back and forth before nightfall, I'm pretty sure. I have a torch anyway, so like if things get bad, I've got fire. The atmosphere is insane, by the way. Like, yeah, this takes a long, long time. I've got a sneaking feeling that, like, if I was playing this with other people, and I had a raft like this, because there's 2 seats, so in theory, if I got 2 people in here, and we both had, oars, we could probably speed up the boat process, because there would be, you know, a lot more manpower behind the rowing. I'm really interested to see this island. That's not good. The cog is going pretty fast right now. Alright, let's go the other way. Nice. Oh, well, I'm glad. This is interesting. The island is very flat. It seems. My main hope, if anything, on any of these islands is just to find copper on the surface, like copper deposits. Because if I can find any form of like copper on the surface, it means that I can prospect in the future and get a really good resource going. Alright, we've made it. So let's store that there. Make a marking. Alright, this is... Ooh, there's a lot of, like, sand here. Which I could use to pan for copper, which could come in handy. The soil is good as well. It's all medium fertility. This could make for a good, like, second area. Like, if I were to decide to move, which I doubt, this is a really good small spot. I don't know about animals, though. It would be quite tough to move things here. But this is nice. It rains a lot. There's got no activity for the anomalies. Plant life is a bit troublesome, though, so I don't know. There is, like, no trees. And the trees that are here are really small. Fish. Some spelt. Fuck it. Eat the grain. There's some blackcurrant bushes. That's good. I think I need some? I can't remember. No, I think I have enough blackcurrant. I need red currant and white currant. There's a little chick over there. A lot of this game is just looking for trinkets on the ground. This is a very, very lifeless island. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. I spot something. Where are the bunnies? There have been a few. They're just quite hard to pin down. There's some ruins, to my right. I'm gonna have a look at that and see if there's anything there. I'm just, like, checking on the ground, because if there's any copper, then, like, you know, we're good. Alright, let me make a marking of this. It's always good to mark these things. Oh, there's more. Alright. I don't think there's anything here for us to steal. It's quite a hard spot to work with. I might up the render distance and just, like, chill for a minute to see what the, like, surroundings are over a couple hundred blocks. Yeah, I think the only thing here that's, like, really abundant is, like, leaves, which could be good for getting, fish! It could be good for getting, new saplings to sprout on the main island. Bunny. But you know, I'm not seeing anything else of importance here. I'm not seeing any copper. Just stone, yeah. Right. Let's, scuttle over to the main island, and then I'm just gonna, like, up the render distance to the maximum and hope my computer doesn't explode. Right. Do this. Up that. Because I just want to, like... Because I know there's an island down here at the south. That's great. I don't know if it's an island or a continent. But I don't know if there's anything else up north. So, I gotta make sure. By any means. Yeah, my computer is not liking this. uh, oh, there's another rift. Not good. Oh, there's a little island over there. I think the main reason this has happened and there's so much water is because I made the land coverage life accurate, which is to say that 30% of the world is land, and so 70% of it is ocean. Because I wanted it to be accurate. Right. Just gonna have to sit here and hope. Chicken. Ugh. Still nothing. Very, very barren. I think we've gotten to the limits, though. So, yeah, literally all there is this. I guess if I'm wanting to ever find more land, I'm just gonna have to go north and hope. Like, I don't know what else I can do. The map is not very good at mapping. I feel like they need to optimize that. Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything useful. Real crispy. Dude, Kanito is amazing. I wish that there were more games like it. Alright. I guess we make our way back. It was an uneventful day. But at least we got to explore it, and we know that there's ruins. So I guess if I ever want to get cobblestone, somehow, then there's an opportunity there. I should go check on these onions. I've been waiting for them to grow so I can take the seeds and plant them over at the farm at my home. I don't know if it's just me, but like in terms of building in like any game, it feels really cool to see what you're building on a world map. It's like, that's my little bit of history. Rainfall in this area almost all the time. I've never seen that before. Dude, for real. Yeah, there's an interesting segment here where the temporal instability starts to like hit in the ocean. So like it's an odd patch. What the fuck just happened there? I took damage. Oh, is it hailing? These look like hailstones. I didn't know that was a thing. Because I just took damage from one of them. Hey, jacket. Yeah, even on this island, this big island, or like relatively large for what I got here, I found tin, which is even rarer to find than copper on the surface. And that's the only metal that I have found on the surface. Tin. So I've had to go through like a lot more menial tasks to get the copper that I've got. I'm hoping on this main island here, like this huge one, that somewhere on this, wherever it be, that there is just a lick of copper somewhere, you know? I switched. I need to water my crops. And then I think I'm gonna cool it for tonight. But tomorrow, when I get up and I start playing this again, I'm gonna start streaming. Because I love this game. And so I feel like even if nothing really comes out of me, like, streaming it, I might as well, for the sake of just, like, letting other people see what I'm up to. Oh, that rooster's moved. I might be able to get that over to my coop. Let's see what we can do, can we? Alright. Store the ore. There's that rooster over there. I'm gonna move into the water so we can get behind it and move. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. There's a fox over there. Okay. The roosters running over this way. Okay. Oh, there's a bunny in here. You're not meant to be in here, little bun. Fucker. Alright, we're gonna do this. And I just have to put my trust in the animals that they don't skitter out. And I gotta put my hopes that the rooster threads that needle. Go on. Yes! Okay. Oh, that's some peak. That's peak. So now, when I get, like, trowels and the lot, that is poultry. So I can start breeding them and get the generations of animals up. So we can have, chickens. Which means eggs. Yeah, new Minecraft update. Here it is. But it also means that I get to prep more food for the winters. Okay, and now I need to go, just water this farmland to keep it sated. You know what? I've got a spelt. What is spelt for again? It drops spelt grain. Which I guess would just, in general, be good for, what, Nexus. Zombies, kidneys, cats if they were blueberries. Thank you, Nexus. We've also got turnips, so I guess, like, if I need food, we could grow turnips. But I feel like we should, just in general, we've got the currant bushes, and cranberries and blueberries. So I feel like I should focus on getting grain for the chickens. Actually, kind of fucking with how this game looks. I haven't been able to sink yourself into something for a while, mostly story games I've been playing. I do recommend this game. It's very in-depth, so you gotta kind of be ready for a bit of a challenge. But if you're down to try it, it's worth the, like, 20 euros. It's I'm pretty sure an alpha. But whenever they do add stuff, it's great. Okay, so we've got that. And the reason, by the way, that I can't just be like, oh, let me put turnips and the spelt on, is because you use the same different nutrients. Well, the same nutrients, there's 3 of them in the game. So I don't want to consume too many of those nutrients and then have problems in regards to where those nutrients are, because I'll have to rotate the crops and have trouble there. I mean, I still need to rotate them anyway, but if I've got problems with where the nutrients are all stored, then, rotating it's a bit of a pain. Okay. Excuse me. There was one more thing I wanted to do and I forgot. Oh yeah, it was just water the plants. I've done that though. And we got a rooster, and a bunny that I was not expecting. I should probably kill the bunny, as much as I hate to do that in front of you guys, because bunnies are considered pests, and can eat the crops, so I can't risk the bunny getting out and eating my crops. The harvest will not be plentiful. They're all terrified of me. It's really interesting. So, like... Okay, I thought... So, from what I've read in regards to this game, like, once you do, like, all the animal breeding and stuff, like I'm planning to, you have to obviously do it, and over time, the animals get, like, go through generational breeds, and after a while, like, enough breeding of the animals, they stop becoming scared of you, because they're, like, domesticated animals now. It's kind of sick, honestly. Like, it's quite in-depth in regards to, like, all of that. Alright. I really need to get fat, like, you know, meat. Because I need to turn these into pelts. It's alright, man. I'm heading off in a minute anyway, because I ought to, what time is it? It's like 10:30. I ought to just, like, chill. What am I looking for? But I hope you have a good rest of your night yourself. Here's my bone corner. Take care, bro. Here, look. So I got the website here for the game when it loads that shows the husbandry of the animals. So, like, you know, after certain generations, you can pet them; they'll be fine. After 3 generations, you can get, like, instant kills with them with cleavers. So, like, you know, I got chickens and whatnot. Then, you know, when it's time to kill one of them, I just... they're gone. You know? And then after 10 generations, they're just, like, docile. They just chill. So, it's cool. Of course, I'm starting quite small. I've got, you know, I'm just doing hens, because chickens are quite easy to work with. But then eventually I'm going to move into the other animals. So... Why is it doing that? Oh, I remember. I mean, why is it doing that? Weird. Is it because... This game is running borderless, so, like, I don't get what the problem is. But yeah, in regards to, like, other animals, I'm probably gonna have to do terraforming and, like, plan other spots to put the farms. 'Cause this one here is just, like, small enough to fit the chickens. Right. Let's sleep, and then I'll call it a night, and tomorrow, when I wake up and I'm good to go, I'll stream this again, because I'm enjoying this. I think it's fun to stream this. Right. Let's eat up. I forgot I made that food. That's really good. Okay, these are the next things to eat. Actually, wait. I keep getting sidetracked. Let's get the cooking pot. That's not the cooking pot. Where's the pot? Oh, yeah, the pot has the servings. Never mind. I guess I can't do that. These servings will last me a good couple days, though. So I guess, yeah, if I just eat these on their own. I was gonna make a meal, because then I can, get more saturation from it, but there's not really a choice to right now. Oh shit! My first crop. It's almost done. Oh, I'm out of water. I'm just gonna make sure that they're constantly at a good moisture. Most people, from what I've seen, just like do the Minecraft method and have like water. And that works. But I think it's kind of sweet to play it a bit realistic and just have these on their own and then have to manually water them. I think if I were playing this with the default settings, because I'm playing this where every month is actually 30 in-game days instead of 7 days, it would be a lot harder. I think, like, all of the settings completely change. But because of the way I'm playing it, it's quite cathartic. Right. I ought to stop before I spend the whole night doing this. We'll come back to this tomorrow, though, once I'm a little more fresh and not rotting. Alright. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.